Joe Rogan had one of the dumbest takes I've seen in a while. Oh, yeah. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Let's see what he had to say. Protect our park squad. Discuss the Target controversy. Rogan explains that was another form of corporate authoritarianism.
What about Target? Target started selling
plug in your phone.
Devilware.
What? Well, Target started selling a lot of like weird stuff like tucks, like where you could tuck your penis.
Dude, I can't wait to hear from the dumbest boomer on the fucking planet. Also, this kind of right-wing reactionary shit does have like some kind of staying power within the normie audience. Even if they don't personally give a shit.
For really young boys.
Tucker
What?
Carlson.
Dave Smith
And so people started boycotting Target now.
Is that why Tucker got fired from Fox?
He's
Yes,
tucking.
that's why.
Tucky.
Now we've closed the circle.
Wait, Target's selling shit for kids to tuck their dicks?
Yes.
That's a, I,
What do you mean, like underneath?
Is that fake?
not
No.
fake, but it's for adults. I don't think it was supposed to be for
You
kids.
gotta hold them.
Yeah,
you
but
gotta
they have
tuck
it
your
in a
legs.
section with kids stuff.
Here's where I saw it from
Dave
Smith.
Smith.
talking about it.
Tickets at
He's slightly wrong.
CommonDaveSmith.com.
He's like, I was wrong on this one.
Okay, it looks like I was wrong on this one. The tuck-friendly shit was for adults. I read it somewhere. You can never. Okay, so it's not for kids.
He's a rabble rouser, that one.
He likes to rabble rouse. He likes to
But
rouse
they are,
rabbles.
but they are. It's all together with like Pride kids stuff. They have a Pride section. Is where I think the question
They're
is.
stopping selling some stuff because some employees were getting harassed by
they were
people
getting
coming.
Look at his face, dude. That's so funny. It's just like every time Jamie corrects Joe Rogan, his face is so fucking hilarious.
Dave Smith.
talking about it.
Tickets at
He's slightly wrong. He's like, I
CommonDaveSmith.com.
was wrong on this one.
Okay, it looks like I was wrong on this one. The tuck-friendly shit was for adults. I read it somewhere. You can never. Okay, so it's not for kids.
He's a
Bro.
rabble rouser.
This should probably stop you from like behaving the way that you're behaving, right? I assume. Like there's got to be, at that point you got to go, okay, never mind. Like, you know, I keep getting owned this way publicly over and over again. There's got to be a fucking, you know, maybe I should just be like a little bit more careful with like what I see. Maybe I should be a little bit more skeptical with what I see.
But they are. It's all together with like Pride kids stuff. They have a Pride section. Is where I think the question is.
They're stopping selling some stuff because some employees were getting harassed by
they were
people
getting
coming in
harassed.
asking, like, why are you
damn.
selling
Going
this
after the
stuff?
employees.
Yeah.
That's what they did with the seller when Louis came back.
Oh, yeah.
Yell at waitresses, "Fuck you."
It's all the same
God damn it.
mentality.
Yeah.
Gross.
No
Yeah,
offense
but
with no idea.
That's a weird one because you know Target only did that because they thought it was going to make them more money. Everything, they're a giant corporation. If they do something like that, it's because they want to make more money.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it's like that's how these marketing people that you were talking about, that's how they think about things. They look at it
This will
through
make us
the
some
eyes
cash.
and also the eyes of the university because they just got out of the system that indoctrinates you to a very specific way of thinking. That takes a while to shake once you get out in the real world and you realize like, oh, this is just as authoritarian. This is just as constrictive.
Joe Rogan sees like, I don't know, fucking t-shirts being sold that he doesn't like, and he's just like, that's fucked up, man. Stop. Like, who gives a fuck? What is wrong with you, bro? I don't understand. I thought you were a libertarian. This doesn't seem very libertarian to me at all. Why do you give a shit? It's literally like me being like, I hate cargo shorts. And if you wear, you should not be allowed to wear cargo shorts. They should not sell cargo shorts. It's authoritarian to sell them. Why? Because I don't like it. Like, it makes no goddamn sense, bro. It's just like getting endlessly triggered about like one form of one article of clothing because you think it's like corporate authoritarianism is like the dumbest thing you could fucking say or do. But hey, here they are.
People get surgery on their fucking jaws. They get
That's
their
wild.
jaws trimmed down to narrow their face. Didn't Dylan Mulvaney, your favorite Bud Light drinker, didn't that person do that? I think they got feminizing surgery. It's similar.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, dude, he's so deep in it, dude. Normal people should not know about facial feminization surgery. Okay, sorry. Like the average person who is not trans should not fucking know about facial feminization surgery. Like the moment that you have like an opinion on it, it's like you're either on one side of the fucking equation where you just like don't give a shit, okay, or you're on the entirely different side of the equation where you're like, this is all I can think about. Okay? Like, why do you care? Brother, you are juiced to the fucking gills, okay? You look like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. You have done a tremendous amount. You literally did hair plugs before you gave up on it, okay? You've done a tremendous amount of gender affirmation on your own, and now you're just sitting on this fucking podcast studio talking about like what kind of surgeries trans people are going through. It's like, I don't get it. Why do you care about like what trans people are doing? Holy fuck, you're like 60 years old, dog. What the why do you care? Like, why do you care what trans people are doing? Like, what? I don't get it. I never think about what trans people are doing until I have to fucking talk about it because these goddamn reactionaries are constantly, they got trans on the mind. It's like lodged in there. It's crazy.
Oh, it's Kid Rock's arch enemy.
Can I ask what happened with that thing? Because I never saw a single Bud Light can. I just heard about it all.
I own one.
You do
Total
really?
Yeah.
feminization, facial
Wait, you got one?
feminization.
I got one.
Yeah.
With
How? Where? From where?
eBay.
You have to order it.
Oh, it was not cheap, but I think it's going to go way up.
Oh yeah.
This is the demise of the company. Someone from Coors is going to buy that for you for $1 million.
Bring it on, Coors.
Everlasting gobstopper.
It's my Dogecoin.
I mean, they made everybody else make more money, and they've lost like some insane amount, like something like in the 20+%.
You are also, this dude is just like at this point, he's just so wrong all the time. I do feel as though like just anytime Joe Rogan speaks about an issue, I'm just like, he's going to just be wrong. He's just going to be wrong. I don't know how you can be so wrong so consistently. Like, it's just making shit up over and over again. And like, obviously when right-wingers do it, like right-wing commentators do it, they're doing it deliberately. They're lying, right? I don't think that Joe Rogan is like lying maliciously and deliberately. I think he's just that fucking stupid that he sees those guys. He fucking sees those guys lying and he believes them and he trusts them. So he's just like very regularly just repeating those things that he believes now. He has a lot of right-wing values for sure. Okay. I'm not saying he's not. Like, he definitely has a lot of right-wing values, but he is so fucking gullible, dude. It is mind-boggling. Like, he has that animosity, which is probably what makes him believe the right-wing shit so easily. Like, the more anger he has in his heart for whatever the fuck he thinks is, like, ruining society, the more, the stupider he gets, okay? Because he's more willing to take in right-wing misinformation and just repeat it over and over again. And it's so fucking dumb. It's so dumb.
Of sales,
6
which
billion.
is so cool.
The problem is, like, there are plenty of people who are just as dumb. Sorry, I know I fucking just restarted it and then immediately paused it again. But the problem is there's a lot of dumb people. There's a lot of dumb idiots out there. So they, like, agree with him and they believe him as well in the same exact way that he believes whatever right-wing TikTok that he got this information from. But, like, there's still plenty of people who don't, right? So I don't know how you experience Joe Rogan at that point. You know what I mean? You're just like watching him and you're going, oh, here he goes again. How is he so wrong so consistently? Because like as someone who used to be a major Joe Rogan fan many, many years ago, someone who met Joe Rogan, hung out with him many, many years ago, it's like he's just so, like, I don't know. It's not just that like it's kind of boring when he's doing like right-wing commentary because like I've heard it a million times and like seeing Joe Rogan do it is less infuriating even. Like, it's not even as, like, entertaining from where I'm watching it. But, like, even when he's not doing that right-wing commentary, but he's just simply duped by some right-wing commentator, I don't know. I don't know what entertainment value he still has. I mean, when he has, like, Shane Gillis, who I do think is funny, you know, when he has him on, it's fine. You know, I'm sure that like they have funny, they have funny conversations, I suspect. But like, he is such a fucking boomer. Like, it just seems like you're having like funny younger comedians on, and they're talking to their uncle who's just like oblivious, but has a lot of confidence in the misinformation that they are truly tapped into. Like, he's just out of touch. He's such a boomer.
Crazy.
And so what did they wanted to go all faces on these cans?
No,
They
no.
sent
It
one
was
lady
just-
sent one Dylan Mulvaney can because they were like, oh, this is a viral person. It was just like a
It's like
minor.
sending, it's
it
like
wasn't
sending
a commercial.
you. Is it like sending you a Phillies Gillis shirt?
Yes.
Jersey.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a year of being a woman. Here's your reward.
Gender fluid.
And so why is
Look. He thinks that's like funny, but it's not hitting. It's not hitting. He said like, here's 1 year of being a woman. Here's your reward. And he thought that was funny. Look at his fucking face. And they're just like, oh, dude.
Gender fluid.
and so why does everyone care that much?
Because it's funny.
Look, they immediately passed it. He said, Shane said, why does everybody care that much?
It is funny.
It's something to do.
It's funny. If
I
you
don't
order a
get it
Bud
either.
Light, people go, "Yeah, what is it? Your period?" Like it's it's hard. It's hard out here,
People
dude.
are
I've read
shotgunning.
that bar owners are stopping. They won't carry it because people who want it and buy it are getting attacked.
Jesus, that's
Did-
Well,
wild.
it would
Bud
start a
Lights.
fight.
Yeah.
You order a Bud Light at a bar, and someone's like, "Wait, you fucking gay?"
What
And
are you
then
doing when you go to bars now?
Dude, I stand. Look,
I don't even believe that. I don't believe that like people are hate criming others over a suspicion that they might be a homosexual because they're drinking Bud Light or ordering Bud Light. Fund anti-woke billboards across the nation. I made Bud Light billboards. Okay, this is kind of fire. I kind of want to fund this. Dude, what is happening? Yo, these motherfuckers are so permanently jobless, dude. There is no way. There is no fucking way that people are this mad at like a fucking shitty ass beer.
Hi! Impressive carrying skills, right? I got some Bud Lights for us. So, I kept hearing about this thing called March Madness, and I thought we were all just having a hectic month, but
I think the funniest part about this was supposed to be like the March Madness angle. Like, what like trans fan of Dylan Mulvaney, or even like what straight or queer fan of Dylan Mulvaney was like, oh man, surely want a Bud Light now for March Madness? Like, it was such a fucking stupid ad.
it turns out it has something to do with sports. And I'm not sure exactly which sport, but either way, it's a cause to celebrate. This month, I celebrated my day 365 of womanhood, and Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever, a can with my face on it. Check out my Instagram story to see how you
One can. That's it.
can enjoy March Madness with Bud Light and maybe win some money too. Love ya! Cheers!
That's it.